Today I want to speak about dopamine. D-O-P-A-I-M-E. Dopamine. What does it really mean? How did it function? How did it help you? How did it cost you? So in this video, I will share you clear to make you in a most understandable way. And what you say about dopamine, just the neurotransmitter that delivers into an acception of the desirable things which is very desirable. And sometimes we can say that dopamine is just one of the happy hormone. That's the hormone that's being released, that neurotransmitter that is being released when you are doing something which is more desirable and you feel happy after doing that things. And I remember one of my book titled that it's not about time management, it is about dopamine management. If you can able to manage your dopamine, it becomes easy for you to manage your time. So that's why most of people just trying to manage a timetable, arrange well timetable, plan your day, use a calendar. But if you cannot able to control yourself, if you cannot able to manage yourself, if you cannot able to manage your emotional part, your dopamine, it becomes harder and harder for you to manage your timetable. So don't even try to manage your timetable. Don't even try to read a book on how to manage time. Just what to do, what to start with is just to manage your dopamine, to manage your emotional part. There is no way you can move away about the emotional things, because the emotional are just a part of us. That's why we say that human is an emotional creature. You create the emotional on your side. And there is, when it comes to the concept of mind, there is a rational mind and a emotional mind. Rational and emotional mind, or in the part of our brain, there is a part of brain that concerned with the logical things, the prefrontal cortex, and the other part, limbic system, the amygdala one, that's more involved with the emotional parts. And that's emotion, there is a neurotransmitter mostly called that dopamine. So if you can able to manage your dopamine, it just become easy for you to manage your time and other things, your plans you have been doing. So that's why I've been finding someone say that stop these things. Let me speak one thing that will help you, is that your brain don't drive you to do something which is important. Rather, it drives you to do something which is more rewarding. That's why sometimes it's very important to do exercise, but you don't do it just because that's doing exercise to you is not rewarding. Or the same things, maybe some that hitting health, maybe have to eat food that's not most sugary, but most of people, they fail to eat food that is not sugary because to them is not, even though it's important, it's not desirable, it's not something enjoyable to them. That's why it becomes harder for you not to take a sugary food. So don't even try to convince yourself to do something, or to do something is important, so I have to do it. You may know that to make a phone call is important, but you don't do because that thing is not rewarding. So don't even say that this thing is important. Can we make it in a most fun and a beautiful way, so that you can start doing it without using much of your effort? And when it comes to concept of stopping bad habit, and one of the question I've been asking most people, that why it is difficult to stop bad habit, but it is easy to stop a good one. Yeah, starting a bad habit is easy. There is one mistake most of people doing. Just someone saying that, let me take alcohol for the last time, let me gamble for the last time, let me bet for the last time, let me masturbate for the last time, let me look for this porno for last time, let me do this for the last time, let me take this sugary food for the last time. That's very, very, very problem. That's a very, very mistake you are doing in your life. Don't say that I'm doing this for the last time. No, don't do that. Stop it. Why? Because this universal law called that the law of alignment. Law of alignment. You have been aligned. There is not something which is in empty space. Everything you are doing is aligned with something. So when you say that let me masturbate, or do masturbation for the last time, let me look for the porn, or let me do this, let me take cigarette for the last time, it's just like illusion. But when you are talking or taking cigarette or taking alcohol, it become you are being aligned, it become like in a cycle. So it just become harder and harder for you to stop because of being aligned. And another things people are just confusing themselves. Just you're just trying to convince someone, hey, can you stop this bad habit? It just drive you away. Stop this habit, stop this habit. But it's impossible. There is no way you can stop bad habit, but you can replace it. There is no way you can stop bad habit, but you can replace. So if you just tell someone stop taking alcohol or stop taking cigarette, so what do you want that person to do? Do you want that person to live in a vacuum, doing nothing, which is impossible? But what to just convince that person to replace? If you telling me, you guys, you young boy, stop taking alcohol, what to do? Telling me that stop taking alcohol, do these things. You are just replace it and uh, not stop it. So what is the easiest way you can use to stop your habit? And the most of your habit, if you have been repeated doing that things, it become your identity. How do you identify yourself in your mindset? How do you see yourself? How do you see yourself as a person who doing exercise? How do you see yourself as the person who like eating sugary food? How you like yourself as the next person? How you define yourself as a drinker? How you like yourself a smoker? The way you identify yourself, it matters more than nothing. So don't even bother to change your habit. Can you change your identity? Can you change your identity? You know, most of people, because that is bad habit and being told with our relatives or our neighbors that don't do this one. So when someone smoke after doing that things, or looking for just, oh, why did I do these things? Why did I masturbate? Why did I look for? That's asking the question in your mind. When you ask that question, you get that habit to be more stronger. So shift that mindset. Instead of asking yourself a negative question, ask yourself a positive question. For example, why do I like exercise? Why do I eat health food? Why do I lose my body weight? Why do I like eat health food? Why do I like this and this and this? It become is when you ask this question, your question are just sent to your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind is the supernatural power. It's just searching for the answer. So if you ask yourself, why do I like exercise? Your subconscious starts finding the most and the beautiful way for you to start exercising or for you to start eating healthy food. I hope it's clear. Have a good time. Peace.